So yeah, that was sweet. Now some of you guys in my bank video wanted to know how I got my sharks, which is fair enough. I don't really show that many clips of me getting them. I don't think this clip actually proves it either, but people at the Rogue's Castle, they can loot, they can thieve the chests there. You need 84 thieving for that. But one of the loots is that they drop sharks. In fact, this guy did actually. 30 diamonds. This is like quite an average sort of loot that you get from them. 30 diamonds, 240 tuna, 250 odd coal, and let's have a look at the sharks. I think only 10 sharks in this clip, but they drop nated, so that's really useful. 20 sharks actually. So yeah, I ran back and I got quite a few more PKs at the castle. So the first guy was kind of awkward because he's actually a fan, but he wasn't in my clan chat, and that's a new rule. So if you're not in my clan chat and I log in on you, you deserve to die. No, I was very apologetic and he understood, so he's really cool, and he's always in my clan chat now, so good man, rune snagged. But yeah, pretty shit loot really. This guy was a bit better. Don't think he was a bot, but you can't really tell until they like flame you at the end. But yeah, eventually got the smite in there, and he tried to open the door, but he was already dead. So I got some more diamonds. I've got so many diamonds now. I think I've got about 300. And I don't really PK here that much, but it's just to prove to you guys how I got my sharks really. Another 20 sharks there, and I rarely use my sharks when I PK here as well. So yeah, it's kind of sweet. This guy tried using the glitching technique to get away, I think, so I reported him. And again, loads more diamonds, 17 there. Obviously I can't make any power ammies yet or anything, or ring of lives, but I'm going to keep hold of them obviously because they're very useful, especially for phoenix necklaces. That would be such a cool thing to make. And then a PK logged in, I was like, fuck that. And then later on we actually killed that PK, but not in this clip. This is me and my mate Anchor, who's a general in my clan chat. But yeah, loads of prayer pots, so that's another way I get my prayer pots. In fact, probably the main way I get them. So that's enough for 3 or 4 PK trips at least. So yeah, this is the place to come if you need prayer pots or sharks. That's basically what I'm trying to imply. This guy literally only just came back after I killed him. But he must have been a bot or something, because yet again he was risking a shitload of prayer pots. So yeah, that was sweet. Let's have a little right click and have a look. Yeah, five prayer pots there. So then me and my subs decided to go PKing together, and we headed out towards Rune Rocks, and we bumped into some guy mining rune, and I think he was mining rune, I can't actually remember now, but anyway, eventually we got the kill. I got the kill, and as you'd expect, rune ore. So I got a nice, I don't know, I think 16, 18, 20 maybe, rune ore there, which I chucked in my looting bag. Then I was training some strength up, and I got my lamp. I actually didn't record the lamps in between this, but you don't really want to see that anyway. So yeah, this was the final lamp, and finally I could confirm 40 XP and 5 crafting. So awesome, I can now make gold rings. So I fucking rushed straight up to Rogue's Castle and collected the gold ore. I mean, I've done this a lot when I trained strength here on the Rogues to get copper ore, if you remember, really early on. I said I'm going to collect some gold ore now as well, so I can save it for later. So that was lucky, and I think I had about 250, 300 gold bars in total. You guys can probably refer me if you go check out the bank video that I made, I think last week. You should see how many gold ore there was there, or gold bars. But yeah, there's a great number of spawns up here in the Rogue's Castle, and superheating is probably the quickest way. Seeing as then I don't have to run all the way down to the furnace or pay 7.5k to get into the wilderness resource area. So I came to this furnace, so therefore I wouldn't have to spend a lot of entry fee money to get into the wilderness resource area. The only problem about here was the fact that the zombies were aggressive, and the spiders as well, but that wasn't a very big issue. So yeah, I started off making my gold rings, and I out'd them as well. I think they out for about 210 GP each. And seeing as I got most of the nature runes from Rune Wars and the gold ores free, it's all profit at the end of the day. I have recorded every single crafting level So if you want to see them individually, give me a PM and I'll send you the pictures. But I sped it up here, and there was 20 crafting. Happened really quickly, really. But this now meant I could cut about 300 sapphires. Actually, that's not quite true. I think I got about 160 sapphires. There you go, 168. And I could cut all those bad boys. And each one was 50 XP, so that's a lot of XP there. And it really didn't take me long to go up my crafting levels now. But yeah, you get sapphires from everywhere. King Black Dragon Lair, you get the spawn in the wilderness. I've got a lot from fire giants. Well, from any monster really, and then bosses drop them noted quite often. But here you go, 22 crafting, which now means I can make sapphire necklaces, and they enchant to games necklaces, and then I can use the corporal beast teleport, which will pretty much take me to the wilderness. So it's the only teleport I can really use, seeing as the only exit from the cave is into the wilderness. But yeah, so I came to the wilderness resource area just to demonstrate on how I'll make my rings of recoil, and I didn't make all the recoils and games necklaces I could, but it's just a little demonstration on how I'm going to be doing it. Save it for a rainy day because I've got enough to PK with now, so that's the main reason why I wanted to unlock this, was for the recoils. And obviously rings of forging will be useful, as will, like I said earlier, phoenix necklaces, which heal your HP if they go down to like 10% or something. Well, it heals it by 50%. I can't actually remember the complete numbers. Anyway, so into my looting bag, there's 24. I then headed down to the crazed archaeologist. He drops one of the 3 wilderness shards, in fact both types of shard, odium and the malediction, or however you pronounce it. And he also drops quite a lot of random stuff like amulets of power, prayer pots. Here he dropped dragon arrows. In fact, he dropped 75 of them, which will be really useful if I ever happen to PK a dark bow, so certainly keeping hold of them. The alch value is not worth it, just going to keep hold of them. 10 rune knives, and last kill, 40 silver ore. Now, you can't actually get silver in the wilderness, I don't think, so that's kind of useful. I then went to the Fountain of Rune. This is a place where people can go and alch stuff. They don't get any XP for it, but they get the money that they get from the alchs. And there was 2 people in here, so I got a bind on that first guy. Then I went in for the G-Maul. Didn't actually kill this guy, didn't realise. But I didn't want to stop attacking. I didn't want to keep on one person, otherwise they both log out, or at least one of them would. So I got the first kill, and then went in and got the second kill. And of course I'm a bitch, so that's another. I might make like a Hall of Flame, and just write down all the shit that people flame me with, because it's kind of funny. I get called a wanker, a bitch, a nerd. I quite enjoy it, so yeah, I think I will. I like that Hall of Flame. Anyway, so yeah, pretty shit loots, but it's always nice killing 2 people, like I said. Then back down to Bounty Hunter, and this guy, obviously he's not a wilderness Iron Man. He's got all the gear. He's got the myth gloves. He's got the Arvis accumulator, climbing boots, even the pirate bandana. But yeah, straight up, I was like, fuck this, I'm going to go in for it. And I only had 50% spec, so just bear that in mind. He went for the prod spec, so I just went to the retaliation and failed big time. So I switched back to range, as you do. I think we have fairly similar stats actually. But yeah, and again, he went for the DDS, so I was like, fuck it. Got to, the best way of defense is offense. So I whacked on my G-Maul. And a bit like free to play now. Range to rune 2-hand. I thought I got the kill then, but I didn't, and he was like, nah mate. So I had to prove him wrong and went in for it again, and I was like, yeah mate. So he died, and he dropped, well, he died with a mysterious emblem 4, so tier 4, so that's like, I don't know, 350k bounty hunter points or so, which will pay for about 500 bolt racks at least, so that's sweet. This next guy, he was like, smite off, and so I turned it off, and then I realised that my quick prayer had smite on, so I had to go and turn that off as well. I should have got him to stop the fight really, but as I did that, he went in for the spec and he killed me. So yeah, that was annoying. But anyway, I went up to Rune Rocks to get my anger out, and I ran into this guy. He was in ghostly robes. He ran in for the Gmaul. I put my protect melee on. Straight away whacked on my strength bonuses. Bang, 27. And got the kill. Wow. But yeah, this was actually after that PK at the Fountain of Rune. But got some nice runes here. Got a Dragon bolt, which is kind of random. Amulet of Glory. And yeah, some stamina pots and stuff. So all in all, nice little PK that. Then I went to the Black Chins and I chased this guy all the way down. He wasn't very happy. He actually flamed my CC afterwards. But I don't care because I got his Black Chins, 54 of them, not that many. And then this guy here, who I could only attack for like 1 level. But I got the binding and started ranging him. And 1 hit and then 2 hit. Sorry, pal. And again, nothing too special, but I got his Black Chins and 71 in total. So going back to that King Black Dragon kill, and I got nothing. Absolutely fuck all. Really? Okay. Sorry to keep that in suspense, but that sucked ass. Then I went back to the Mage Bank and I found this guy obviously going to go do a clue scroll. There's a clue scroll coordinate spot down here. So got my binds in, and this chase lasted fucking ages. But I got a TB in, which means that he couldn't use the lever here to get back into the Mage Bank. So eventually, about 7 sharks later, I chased him down as he tried running away. And I basically typed, this was so fucking pointless. Such a waste of time. Because judging by what he's wearing, I really wasn't going to get anything. But looks can be deceiving. And as he tried running north again, he died. And then on the floor, Amulet of Glory trimmed 4. Right, take that. That's a nice little clue scroll reward. And some cash and dragon boots. So yeah, all in all, oh yeah, and a load of runes as well. 8k earth runes, 4k fire, 2k air, 160 odd law runes, and water runes as well. So yeah, that was a lovely PK. But arguably not as lovely as this one. Hopping around at West Drags this time, and I run into this guy, this Pure, using a cannon. So I got my TB in, or I tried to. I splashed once. I know I've got the TB then. I thought I splashed twice, but I didn't. He picked up his cannon, which is a very naughty, dumb thing to do. Got the binding. And lol. And I went for the Gmaul. Got the PK. And because he picked up his cannon, which is in 4 parts, I PK'd one of those parts. Yeah, that's right. I PK'd a part of a cannon. So, and an Amulet of Glory. So you never know. One day I may PK a whole cannon if some guy happens to be skulled, which would be awesome. Then I'd have to obviously go do the quest for it, Dwarf Cannon quest, but that's always doable. Also got 555 cannonballs, so that's pretty sweet as well. Then my next PK was the same place, and this is actually my last PK of the episode. But yeah, I was up here doing the same sort of thing, hopping around, killing anyone in sight, and then someone runs in from the south. PK level, was he 70? I didn't see, 74, 75, 75. He's also using TB, but he's got a nice range switch there. Obviously his stats are going to be slightly better than mine, considering his combat's much higher, and he's only 1 defense. But yeah, we both had smites up, which was kind of nice. The reason why I didn't protect melee then was because he wasn't protecting range himself, so I like to be fair. If he's got smites up, I'm going to keep mine up as well. That was until now, and he decided to put his protect from range on, which was a bit sad. So I called it. I said, you're sad. Now look at what he does. I reckon he's going to pull out a DDS, so I put on my strength bonuses for when he gets close. Protect from melee, Gmaul out, 30, 29, 16. That is my biggest hit so far. That's a 75 combo, and I've got the Ancient Staff PK there. Those guys who live on Reddit would have seen the picture that I uploaded of the spec. Well, here's the video of the leet. Sort of what you would expect from a pure rune crossbow. Amulet of Glory, but I got the Ancient Staff Smite, which was awesome. 65 Diamond E-bolts, prayer pots, and a couple like Starodome and Brews and Super Restores. So that was pretty nice. Hang on, I'm just going to pause the audio because I've got to make a bid on eBay. Hang on. Little fucker, you had 5 seconds. Oh, he fucking outbidded me, didn't he? My little brother's going to be so pissed he doesn't get his fucking Thomas the Tank Engine fucking set. Wankers. So, I went to the Mage Bank with all this stuff and banked it safely. So let's talk about the goals for Series 4. Well, goal number 1 will be killing all the 3 main wilderness bosses, Callisto, Vatron and Venenatus. Kill them all 1 time each. It doesn't sound like a lot, but at 1 defense and with my stats, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date with that. And then, let me get my notes up. Number 2, 50 King Black Dragon kills. I'm already at about 30, I think I was. So only 20 to go, doesn't sound like a lot. But then again, the big one here, implementing quests. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking and hoping that I will be doing quests. And I've always said, no, I'm quite anti it because it will mess up the uniqueness of my account. But it's not going to be quite as simple as me just leaving the wilderness and doing a quest. Here's how I would implement it if you guys all vote on the idea of it. So I will choose an item that I need to PK in order to unlock a certain quest. So for example, I'd say, right, I need to PK a cosmetic item such as a Santa hat, a Halloween mask or a party hat in order to unlock the quest Druid Ritual, for example. Say a Dragon Dagger, then I'd be able to do Lost City, or a Combat Bracelet and I'd be able to do the first stage of Recipe for Disaster. Okay, so you've got that idea. And then I will upload a straw poll, which if you didn't know, it's basically a voting system, really simple, that everyone can just click on. It's completely safe, and you just simply vote on what you think, like if I should do the quest or not. You just click yes or no and then vote. And if the vote after 48 hours comes to 75% or more, I will go ahead and do the quest. Now again, doing the quest is not as simple as it sounds. I will be doing it on stream. I'll be doing it in a PvP world so players can attack me. And I will also let the clan chat know, lots of Reddit users know, blah blah blah, let you guys know what world I'll be in and what quest I'm doing, so you can camp in all the annoying spots and kill me if you want to kill me. You could also vice versa, you could come and protect me from people trying to kill me. I'd really respect that, but yeah, it has to go through all those variables in order for me to complete a quest. So let's say the next time I PK a Santa hat or a party hat or a Halloween mask, I will do the quest Druid Ritual, and that's kickstarting it, and that will allow me to unlock Herbalore. Now if you're really anti this idea, please write in the comment section below with your reasoning. And you know, it's not completely definite this yet, but I think the majority of you guys want this to happen, so it's out there for you. But yeah, that's all the ideas for now, and I know it's not many goals and I will add more goals, but for now I'm just going to concentrate on the quest idea and have a little read about what you guys think. So thanks for watching, and yeah, Series 4 Episode 2 will be out next Sunday, so yeah, make sure you're in my clan chat throughout the week, and yeah, let's get chatting. Alright, cheers guys, thanks for watching.